more humidity there, but what it looks like, let me take a look for Thursday night in your area, Wild. It's in the mid-teens in terms of humidity, Wild. Let's take a look at convection. CAPE, for those of you who don't know, CAPE stands for Convective Available Potential Energy, which in English means convection. It means updraft. Let's take a look. Okay, so while you're not going to get much convection, but it's still something. Now, let's see, a lot of convection for folks in Florida and parts of the southeast and coastal Texas and Kansas for tomorrow night. Convection is abundant in Florida, and a lot of it is in the southern plains and the Ozarks. The Gulf Coast, we get a decent amount of convection. For Wednesday morning, a lot of convection will be in South Florida and a little bit in the western Gulf Coast and parts of the southeast, most notably in South Carolina and Georgia and North Florida. While you're going to get less convection for Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, convection is there throughout much of the Gulf Coast, a little bit in the Ohio Valley. Not much convection for you, Wild. So, in other words, you're not going to get much precipitation, but you are going to get still some fog, some overcast skies. Yeah, I mean, this is just to verify, just to see if the forecast in your area is going to be foggy, wet, or maybe change into sunny skies. But right now, I'm just checking the Cape right now. For Thursday morning, plenty of Cape. A lot of it will be in the immediate Gulf Coast areas and some parts of the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Finally, for Thursday night, there's going to be a lot of convection throughout parts of Florida. And some convection will be all over the East Coast from northern Florida all the way to New Jersey and Philly, and as well as parts of the desert Southwest. Now, let's take a look at rainfall. All right, let's see. There's going to be plenty of storms in places like the Ohio Valley, parts of Tennessee, all the way up to the Adirondacks for tomorrow morning. Some clouds and showers will be in parts of the Mid-Atlantic, all the way down to parts of Florida. And a lot of storms will be all over the center part of the country, and as well as Wyoming and Colorado. Oh, and while your area will get some overcast skies, but not much rain that's going to happen there. But the rest of the Great Lakes region, showers and clouds will be there, a few storms. By tomorrow night, storms roll in throughout much of the Northeast, Florida, and the mid-Mississippi Valley, Central Great Plains, Colorado and New Mexico, and the southern half of the Great Lakes region. While your place, not much is going on. Wednesday morning, lots of storms. Places like southern peninsula, Michigan, all the way to Texas. The Ohio Valley and parts of the Great Plains and the mid-Mississippi Valley, and a few parts in the lower Mississippi Valley. We get some storms there, and some parts in New England will get plenty of storms there. A few clouds and showers throughout parts of Florida, and a few showers, a few storms in places like the central coast of California. While your weather is not going to be as bad as those in, let's say, the Great Plains and parts of the eastern seaboard. For Wednesday night, plenty of storms throughout the Ohio and Mississippi valleys, except for the upper Mississippi Valley, coastal part of Texas. You get some storms, Florida, and some parts of the Northeast. But however, in other parts, there will be some clouds, maybe a few showers there. And another batch of showers and moisture will be in the San Francisco Bay Area and throughout the rest of Central California. A few clouds in Arizona and New Mexico. And some clouds and showers will be in Kansas and Missouri. Now, what about for Thursday morning? By Thursday morning, lots of storms will be abundant throughout the Ohio Valley, Mississippi Valley, Eastern Great Lakes region. Your area wild will not be affected entirely. I mean, maybe a few some fog would be there, given that there's just plenty of moisture that's there. You're next to Lake Superior, which does tend to make things, which makes things just not. Well, it's still there, the fog, but what I'm saying is that it's not going to be as bad as those in New York and in points south. Let's see. I'm not seeing any rain from my area until maybe Friday, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I mean, your area is not going to be much of a concern, but in later time, that could happen. Storms in parts of Florida and Texas, and some showers and clouds, maybe a few storms in parts of New York, Boston, all the way down to Washington. And some showers and clouds will be in Central California. Finally, on Thursday night, lots of storms will be all over the southeast, all the way up to Maine, and the Ohio Valley will get affected, and as well as the mid-Mississippi Valley. Oh, in your area, wild, I'm seeing that there is a cold front that's about to move in to your area by Thursday night or Friday morning. But of course, time will tell. Storms will be in parts of the desert Southwest, parts of the Great Basin, Sierra Nevadas, a few clouds throughout the San Francisco Bay Area, and some parts of points south. All right. Now that we got the weather part done. Oops, this is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so now I'm going to play the radar, and we're going to change gears to Minecraft right about now. Just got to wait a moment. Oh, man, I forgot to open the game. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, because the thing is, Wild, is that I was rushing home, and I opened some programs, and I tried to get things to show up on time, but I failed to do it on my part, though. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Lol. Alright. Now, it swings, it jives. Alright, now we are at episode 72 of Mushroom Sitting in Minecraft, and we are continuing with the highway. I just need to get to the part where I can just connect the highway right now. Let's take a look. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do the same thing here. Okay, let me just focus here. The previous part, we were still working on this. Yeah, a few episodes ago, we managed to finish many of the roundabouts. Those roundabouts serve a purpose in order to keep the traffic flowing. Otherwise, there would be so much gridlock. Because, I mean, after all, this is the busiest part of the city. It's named after one of the games from Super Mario. It's more of a fan fiction thing. And how did I build the city? Well, it took me years, actually. Took me years. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the stream. This is episode 72. This is Marlon here, and this is episode 72 of Mushroom Sitting in Minecraft. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. For me, I am currently building a highway. Let's see. I'm gonna create a barrier here. So overall, Wild, how was your weekend? I mean, other than streaming, my weekend wasn't too terrible. I mean, I felt like as though the weekend just flew by. I mean, what I did, yesterday I watched, well, from a perspective as a mathematician, I watched the NFL. I mean, I don't have a favorite NFL team, to be honest. I mean, I just watch it just because I'm more of a math guy, just to see, probabilities and such. Oh, yeah, and sometimes I do mention it during the weather part of the stream. And sometimes weather does affect the games. Not only football, but also baseball, soccer. But indoor sports, they don't matter. Unless if you're into golf or into tennis or whatever. Or cricket. Yeah, weekend was quite nice, but it seemed to go by too quickly. I know, right? It's just that, weekends, you only live one, well, you only enjoy it, like, once a week. Never really been into sports. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy watching, soccer. I mean, I do have a favorite team. It's Bayern Munich. So far, they've been kicking ass so far. But I feel like as though that once Bayern Munich gets into the middle part of the season, like let's say taking on Leverkusen and Dortmund, then that's when things get more serious. I mean, I've been a fan of Bayern Munich, for about 10 years. But I don't know. Like I just thought of like what would happen if I were to forecast for the team. I would say, well, only like during my free time. But I am interested in the World Cup, though. It's been my thing ever since I was a kid. But also, Wild, do you watch One Piece by any chance? Or anyone else? You guys ever watched at least one episode of One Piece?